In the realm of Chronauths vs Chronocrats, the power struggle of time manipulation, the concept of the power struggle in time manipulation serves as a rich foundation for exploring how time, an entity that seems fixed and immutable, becomes a battleground for influence and control. At its core, this struggle revolves around two distinct groups. Chronauths, who are individuals or entities adept at navigating and manipulating time for exploration and enhancing personal or collective experience, and Chronocrats, who are more focused on controlling time to maintain or establish authority, often wielding power to enforce order and predictability. This power struggle is significant as it underscores a profound narrative about freedom versus control. In a world where time manipulation is possible, the ability to traverse and alter time dimensions could lead to revolutionary advancements in technology, medicine, and social evolution if used by Chronauths. Conversely, control in the hands of Chronocrats could mean the imposition of strict regulations, potentially stifling innovation and freedom. Examples abound in the realm of science fiction and theoretical applications. Take, for instance, the use of time travel in speculative fiction, such as H.G. Wells's The Time Machine, which highlights the potential of time manipulation to understand and alter humanity's fate. A real-world analogy might be seen in quantum computing, where harnessing complex algorithms could one day allow us to solve problems far quicker than traditional methods, echoing a type of time manipulation at a computational level. Opinions supporting the idea of time manipulation's dual potential often highlight its role in advancing human understanding and connection, with the potential for eliminating past wrongs or forewarning future mistakes. However, challenges and controversies are intrinsic to it, as the potential for misuse is vast. Ethical concerns about who controls the flow of time and for what purpose abound, coupled with fears about the impact of altering timelines, which could result in unforeseen consequences on reality as we know it. This power struggle intertwines with broader themes of technological progress and governance, pitting innovation against control, individual agency against collective order, challenging existing hierarchies and societal norms. The dynamics of Chronauths and Chronocrats therefore not only illuminate the potential and peril of manipulating time, but also reflect larger existential questions about human intention, morality, and the future of societal advancement. In the exploration of Chronauths vs Chronocrats, the power struggle of time manipulation, understanding the distinction between Chronauths and Chronocrats is paramount. Chronauths can be described as those who use time manipulation creatively, often bending or traversing time to innovate or disrupt the status quo. They view time as a fluid construct, a canvas for exploration and change. On the other hand, Chronocrats are the regulators, those who maintain the established order. They are the gatekeepers of time, ensuring that its manipulation doesn't lead to chaos or instability. The significance of defining these roles lies in the power dynamics between innovation and regulation. This struggle mirrors many real-world scenarios where technological or societal advancements challenge established norms and authority. By defining these roles, we can better understand the motivations, goals, and potential conflicts between those who wield such power. One real-world analogy to illustrate this is the development of blockchain technology. Tech innovators, akin to Chronauths, view blockchain as a revolutionary change in financial systems, democratizing access and decentralizing power. Conversely, governments and financial institutions, the Chronocrats of this realm, seek to regulate this technology to protect existing systems and prevent possible misuse or instability. Another example is the manipulation of CRISPR technology in gene editing. Scientists and researchers pushing the boundaries of genetic editing can be seen as Chronauths, aiming to cure diseases and enhance human potential. Meanwhile, regulatory bodies and ethicists play the Chronocrat role, ensuring that these powerful tools are used responsibly and ethically, preventing potential societal or biological disruptions. Opinions about this struggle reflect broader societal views on innovation versus stability. Proponents of Chronaut-like innovation argue it is essential for progress and problem-solving in a rapidly changing world. Critics, however, warn against the unchecked potential for chaos and ethical dilemmas, echoing concerns similar to those faced by Chronocrats. Potential challenges in this dynamic include ethical dilemmas, the risk of unequal power distribution, and the potential for abuse. There are also controversies regarding who gets to control time manipulation technologies and to what extent. Some might argue that too much regulation stifles progress, while others warn that lack of regulation leads to disorder and exploitation. This tension influences the main topic by emphasizing that the struggle between Chronauths and Chronocrats is not just about technology, but also about governance, ethics, and the future direction of society. Understanding this dynamic helps illuminate broader themes of innovation, control, and the evolution of societal structures in the context of time manipulation. Time manipulation, the concept at the heart of Chronauths versus Chronocrats, the power struggle of time manipulation, refers to the ability to alter or influence the flow of time. This could include speeding it up, slowing it down, or even traveling between different points in time. Historically, time manipulation has been a staple of mythology and science fiction, often associated with the quest for power or understanding of the universe. The significance of this concept lies in its potential to reshape reality as we know it, offering profound implications for control and governance, which is the core struggle between the Chronauths, rebels who seek to liberate the flow of time for everyone, and the Chronocrats, who aim to regulate and monopolize this power for select purposes. One illustrative example of time manipulation is found in H.G. Wells's The Time Machine, a seminal work that explores the idea of traveling through time as a means to understand human progress and societal evolution. Another example is Einstein's theory of relativity, which, while not allowing for the fantastical elements of time travel, introduced the scientific underpinnings of time dilation, demonstrating that time can vary based on speed and gravity. These examples highlight not just a fascination with time, but also the potential for time manipulation to alter human experience fundamentally. Supporters of the exploration of time manipulation argue that it could unlock unprecedented capabilities in science and technology, allowing humanity to solve previously insurmountable challenges, such as predicting natural disasters or eradicating diseases before they arise. However, the concept is not without its controversies. Ethical considerations arise concerning the potential consequences of altering timelines, such as creating paradoxes or erasing entire sequences of events, and the moral implications of who should wield such power. Critics argue that irresponsible use of time manipulation could lead to societal inequalities, with power concentrated in the hands of a few, aligning with the Chronocrats' approach. This discussion on the historical context and origins of time manipulation deeply influences the broader narrative of the struggle between Chronauths and Chronocrats. It underscores the ideological divide regarding access to and control over power that time manipulation represents. By exploring the roots and implications of time manipulation, one can better understand the motivations and conflicts at play, which shape the ongoing debate and will continue to drive tension in the tale of the Chronauths and Chronocrats. The technological and theoretical foundations of time control segment sets the stage for understanding the intricate battle between Chronauths and Chronocrats in manipulating time. Fundamentally, time control refers to the ability to alter or manage the flow of time, which encompasses both theoretical constructs and tangible technologies. Theoretically, it draws upon concepts in physics such as relativity, quantum mechanics, and hypothetical entities like tachyons or wormholes, which suggest the possibility of time dilation or travel. Technologically, it involves advancements that could potentially exploit these theories, such as time simulation programs, or, in speculative scenarios, machinery capable of achieving temporal shifts. The importance of this point lies in its role as the foundational understanding necessary for discussing the power struggle between Chronauths and Chronocrats. Chronauths, who are often portrayed as renegades in this clandestine war, seek to use time manipulation for personal freedom and exploration. In contrast, Chronocrats strive to maintain strict control and regulation over time, aiming to preserve order and prevent chaos. This foundation explains the battleground where their ideologies clash, highlighting the underlying mechanics that make such a conflict conceivable. Real-world analogues, though limited, might include applications like time perception modification through virtual reality, or AI models that predict future trends by analyzing vast datasets, providing rudimentary control over temporal understanding. Another potential example is the increasing accuracy of atomic clocks, which pave the way for more precise time measurement, a crucial element in any future pursuit of time manipulation. Opinions in support of time control as an achievable frontier often argue that breakthroughs in quantum computing or AI could eventually lead to a more profound mastery of time, much like how advances in conventional computing have radically transformed society. Critics, however, raise significant ethical and existential concerns. The manipulation of time could result in unintended consequences, such as paradoxes or destabilization of causality and free will. Challenges to this notion include the sheer complexity of aligning theory with practice, as well as societal and philosophical implications. Some argue that time should remain unaltered, a natural flow beyond human interference, while others speculate that the risks of time control outweigh its potential benefits. Ultimately, understanding these foundations informs other aspects of the main topic, as they are crucial for analyzing the motives and methods of both Chronauths and Chronocrats. The uncertainties and marvels of time manipulation form the core arena where these factions vie for dominance, weaving together a narrative rich with both peril and promise.